Hello everyone, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and this is our January the 16th, 2018 Love, Peace, and Happiness Daily Tarot reading. We do have the new moon in Capricorn today, and so let's get into these cards and see what are the messages for us, okay? Let's see what we're going to experience and all that today. All right. So before I get into that, there is a new pricing schedule. Before, all tarot readings were by donation. I actually have prices now. So it's at LPHtarot.com. If you've gotten readings with me before, go familiarize yourself with my new pricing schedule. And also, I have the 555 one question to make it still affordable for everyone from whatever financial background you're coming. $5.55 can get you one question answered. It's going to be a short, simple, easy, quick reading at 555, but it will get you an answer. Okay, so let's get started with the words of clarity. The mid-month Chinese Zodiac Tarot updates were done solely with the words of clarity. And boy, those readings came out really powerful. For those of you who have your own custom words of clarity deck at home, please get them out and get your word of clarity for the day. Put it on the comment stream. I hope I happen to look up and catch it when you do. But even if I don't, at least the other members in the room will. And if you're watching this on a replay later on after the live stream is over, I would still love it if you could comment your words of clarity deck results as well. I think that's really awesome, okay? Let's see what is the word of clarity for January the 16th, 2018. Most source God. It'd be really awesome because no two words of clarity deck are the same. Each deck is a custom channeled grouping of messages for its owner. And I've been asked a couple of times, and again I was asked recently, if you can expand your deck. Yes, we can always expand your deck. The first few decks I did not keep track of what words I put down, but I knew that I was going to be expanding decks, and so I started keeping I have a list of every word that I put in your words of clarity so that we can go ahead and expand off of that. Okay, we have empowering coming out today as our word of clarity. That's a beautiful word. The word is empowering. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have pretending, imagination, and precious was at the top half that I'm putting back in the deck. So I feel like you are utilizing your visualization skills and your imagination to really empower your life right now. Let's see how the flashcards are going to influence our reading today and see if we can get some more clarity about what is empowering. I do get the message that there is a lot of empowering words coming out of you right now, like you're using your words in a much more empowering way than ever before. So that's really awesome. But the imagination, the imagination was the root of what grew. The pretending was the root of the empowering, because you got to understand the bottom of the deck for me, this is the root. This is what is growing this. It's empowering you. So what it is whatever you're pretending, whatever it is you're imagining, whatever it is you're visualizing is actually creating empowering within you. So I feel like, finances are what they are, but then you imagine everywhere you go that you have $1,000 that you could blow, and you keep doing this mentally over and over and over again. And then I feel like somebody else, your relationship is a little bit strained, and so you're imagining better days between you and your partner, what that looks like, and how you could travel more together and spend more time together. I also see somebody else who's single here, and they're focusing on what it feels like to have that partner lay next to them, and that's really empowering. So let's see what's the flashcard message that's coming out today. Okay, it flipped over in my hand. It's right there. It's the color yellow, and it's the pencil. So this absolutely goes well with our message there. because this is you writing a new story with your pretending, with your imagination. That's exactly what you've been doing. You've been writing a new story for your life, and the universe must respond to it. When you decide this is how my life is, when you decide this is what I'm worthy and deserving of, and this is what I have, and this is how my life works out for me, the universe must respond to that. So the yellow pencil is also about your solar plexus chakra, and that is your I can do it, I can have it, I can, I am, I do, I be. Solar plexus chakra is your confidence. It's your vitality. It's your willpower. It's your energy. Let's see what's the bottom of the deck here. Oh, snap. It's doing it again. Solar plexus chakra. The sun. Oh, yeah. It's the new moon in the sign of Leo today. So there we go. Leo, you're on the table with your sun here. Even with the flashcards deck. Like, my friend said, you can read tarot with a flashcards deck. You can meditate to the Pirates of the Caribbean. I said, okay. Anyways, yes, so we have the sun energy is powering the new beginning. This is like an ace of wands. This is an ace for me. It looks like an ace of wands with the pencil there. So totally writing your new story and empowering yourself by looking at what you can do, looking at your I can abilities, looking at your power, looking at how much you have to give and exert of energy towards whatever your goals are, and doing that more fully than ever before. And you're writing about, some of you are actually journaling, and some of you are writing a book. Somebody is writing poetry, somebody is writing lyrics, somebody is writing jokes. Whatever this is you're writing, it's empowering your life. So if you're writing a book, that book is going to be awesome. If you're writing lyrics, the song is going to be dope. If you're writing comedy, you're going to have them rolling on the floor because you're putting so much power into it. Let's see what's the spiritual message for the day. That's our general message. The spiritual message for the day is sea of love. Understand that you reside in a sea of love. And it's so much different when you look at life as a sea of love, because so many of us come from a place where we're looking at lack and limitation, and that definitely has an effect on our situation. And so looking at life as a sea of love makes the ground, the atmosphere, the community so much more receptive to you and what it is that you have set out to do. And so we want to be in that state where we're noticing, hey, I attract a sea of love. Everything and everyone responds to the love that I give. And, you know, nudity is always about standing in your truth. When you see it in oracles, tarots, such, it's about standing in your truth. And so as you stand in your truth, people are attracted. They start to love you more, and it causes the universe to react in a different way with you. And so that is a beautiful message, beautiful spiritual message to go with our empowering, our new start. Let's see what's going on for our financial flow. What's the financial flow message, Source God? We're going to use a mini Hanson Roberts, and that was the Wisdom of the Golden Path. But let's use a Hanson Roberts mini that my daughter gifted me for Valentine's. Oh my goodness, it's almost Valentine's again. Okay, this is a shitload of stuff that came out for financial flow. I kind of just, I want to say I dropped the ball, but no, I did not, because here's the Queen of Pentacles. Creating financial prosperity. Thinking about it and having taken already steps, you're already in the process. You're already in this process. Whatever is this process of financial flow, you're already in it. So let's just pick these cards apart and see what messages we have in here. First thing that I'm seeing that I need to give attention to is there's this King of Cups over here and an Ace of Cups. So for some of you, financial flow is influenced by, For all of you, your financial flow is being influenced by your emotional mastery and your self-love. That's what I'm hearing. Do you love yourself enough to give yourself permission to have ease and fun and effortless financial increase? If you do, say it with me 3 times. I am at peace with my easy, fun, happy, effortless financial increase. I am at peace with my easy, fun, happy, effortless financial increase. I am at peace with my easy, fun, happy, effortless financial increase. Go back, rewind it, write it. That's an affirmation for you. Write it. Write it, write it, write it until it's gotten so deep into your subconscious. And the thing is, I'm hearing that when you write, your brain is firing off so many different synapses, and it's creating so many different trenches in your brain of memory flow. Because what happens is, if you've been living in lack and limitation for so long, your brain, just like if you can imagine that the white and black on this table is the ridges in your brain of memory flow. The memory is used to flowing down this one right here that goes to lack and limitation, lack and limitation. Oh no, never mind. That wasn't lack and limitation. This one was lack and limitation right here because it's got a dead end. See the dead end at the end of lack and limitation? Your brain has been flowing that pattern, so it's just like water runs into the trench easy. The thoughts run into this trench easy. And so when you write these affirmations repeatedly, what you do is open up and begin to dig a new trench, one that will take you where you want to go, into financial prosperity. And do you know how hard it is to switch the flow from one trench when the other trench is so closely dug next to the other and the water is just flowing? So what we want to do is remove ourselves from the thoughts of lack and prosperity completely and let our brain begin to form its memory flow patterns and pathways of I am at peace with my easy, fun, happy financial increase, and I absolutely love and adore myself and everything around me. We want to focus on thoughts of that nature, and if you write those things, you're causing, just because when you write, when you type, it's like whatever, however hard it hits, as long as it hits, right? But when you write, there are pressures. You have to increase, decrease pressure. You have to do intricate swirls and swoops and moves and lift and put down. And there's so much more brain power utilized when you write. So that's really important. Now let me see what else we have here. We have a Knight of Pentacles. And he is one who is consistent. Nice. So that's what I'm hearing. Financial flow. Consistency is the key. It is so important for you and me that we maintain our consistency in this writing creativity. So write it. And for some of you, you could put it on a schedule on your alarms, and it would say, you can write that statement that you want to write for your quote as the name of your alarm. Okay, so rewind, go back to the affirmation, make that the name of your alarm. Every time that goes off, write it down one time. That's going to program your subconscious to be more in harmony with your conscious desire. This card right here needs read next. The Nine of Swords says, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing, it always was all right. Don't you worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing, it always was all right. Yeah, I know the lyrics are different, but this is how I was told to sing it for you, okay? Over here we have the Three of Wands, waiting for what work you put out, the moves you made, waiting for those things to bear the fruit that you was expecting. The Eight of Cups says there's some things that need to be left behind, and some of those are ideas, but it's also about the emotional investment that you put in. The Eight of Rods says you're getting communication, things are happening quickly. This is about your active, energetic reciprocation and energy that you're investing. The Knight of Rods says change is coming in for you, and it's going to communicate to you it's time to move on and go get what you've been waiting for. And it's coming in because we have let go of the confusion. There was a change of mind that had to be had, and this was in reflection on a love situation that actually had you blocked up. There was a love situation, a partnership situation that you had to wait to get some inspiration about so you can have that change of mind. And that was actually part of this energetic flow that was influencing your finances. Now, and in regards to not worrying about a thing, we have the success on the table that is going to help us to have more offers to consider with optimism and excitement, that we're like, I knew this was coming. Others couldn't see it, but I could see it for myself. And for some of you, again, this is linked. This is like your soul destiny, and this financial flow method is something you've been doing since you were a child. It's something that helps you calm down, relax, and find patience when the world around you has gone crazy. And so this is something that you do with consistency. And by the time of the full moon at the end of the year, you're going to have something major breakthrough come in where somebody will have fallen in love, and they're going to contact you. And they're going to fall in love with your arts, whatever it is you're offering, whatever it is you're building. They're going to contact you, and they're going to be ready to take action. They just need the information. Okay, so that's financial flow. Let's see what's going on for the couples who are viewing today. If you're couples, give some props for being a couple right now. Put it up. We have the Seven of Swords coming out first. The Seven of Swords is, I have found peace finally about a situation that was so conflicting to me. And now that I found peace about it, I can see it in a different way. And I can be able to, I have this that I was hoping for before. So in a couple, I feel like, you may have had a little blowout in the last few days, but you got the right idea now, the best way to communicate. And I feel like this was a mutual situation. I feel like you and your partner were both a little bit like misunderstanding each other's words. And so you both were like, you know what, let's just not talk about this for now, or whatever translates into that in your couple language. Because trust and believe, couples have a lot of language of their own that the rest of the world don't always understand. And as a matter of fact, each individual in the partnership has their own language of their own and shit. That's why you had the conflict in the first place, because y'all don't always speak each other's language. Sometimes it's like, I'm speaking in English, but I swear I must be Swedish because you don't understand a word coming out of my mouth sometimes. You just take this other idea and you run with it, and you take what I said and you take it to the left, and I was trying to go right with it, but okay. And so it's a inner balance that's being achieved right now for both of you. There is the willingness to wait and see what's going to happen as far as giving it time for the words to settle. This is definitely, this partner of yours is a soulmate, and I feel like your partner may not fully realize that, but they're coming into realization in 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. They're going to have a greater expansion of awareness that they've actually married their soulmate. And then we have a transformation on the table here, and the transformation is about the celebration. So somebody is going through transformation, and it's something that you want to celebrate. I feel like you and your partner have really brought an end to a misunderstanding that could have been very detrimental. And so because y'all finally took the time to hear the other person's perspective, you say to yourself, why was it that we got into that disagreement? and it got so emotional like that. And so you stop and you actually take time to hear your partner out from their perspective, and they're taking time to hear you out from your perspective. And so you can have a coming together of, okay, well, this is where we're going to have to agree to disagree. We're going to just drop that subject. This is what ends up happening with this whole thing, this whole situation. Y'all just going to drop the subject, and as a matter of fact, it's going to transform your relationship to another level so that y'all can be able to do the work that you have to do together with each other. Because what it is you two are in this relationship to help each other's soul growth. And so that's what a soulmate relationship is. So you should be maturing emotionally and spiritually from this situation. Okay, what's the messages for the singles, love source God? What is the message for the singles? And look at the sea of love that surrounds you. Remember the sea of love that surrounds you. For singles, we have the Four of Cups. This is an offer, an opportunity, something being poured into you, offered to you. I feel like you're at a crossroads with whether or not you're going to accept it or reject it. And I feel that for you, it's a emotional based worry, fear, doubt that makes you have hesitancy in accepting this offer. You really want to accept it though, is what I get. It's like, but what if this happens? What if that happens? What if we hang out and I don't like each other? Or what if we hang out and we can't converse? I swear that one card flipped upside down in the deck and now I'm not seeing it. What the heck? Okay. It'll come out if it needs to. Let's see what's over here. Understand that the mentality with which you accept the offer. Oh, it came out here. Wow, look at that. The mentality with which you accept the offer is going to be the way the situation unfolds for you. So we have the Eight of Discs here. And this is from a karmic partner for some of you. Did you receive from a karmic partner? Are you interested in receiving from a karmic partner that's a water sign? We have water on the table twice here. I feel like for a Taurus, there is a feeling, because I have the Empress here, and I'm hearing Taurus. For a Taurus, there is a feeling here of maybe I need to go back and hash some things out. Understand that no matter what, you're blessed and safe and protected, and nothing can really squash you. There is nothing that can squash your light. Nothing can diminish your power, your beauty. I feel like you're looking really good these days, for sure, single person. And you're just like, okay, we're going to see who wants to pay homage and tribute to the goddess in me, and that's where I will spend my energy. Who loves me? If you love me, baby, say something. If you love me, baby, say it. Say it, say it, say it is the energy. If you love it, say it. Is what you're like, if they love me, then I'll give them my attention. If I don't hear about love, then I don't want to hear about it. It's kind of stubborn, but I see that you've been through so much stuff in the past, and you're like, yeah, I already know what that pain, I already know what it feels like coming out of my character to jump into what somebody else wants me to do to try to make them feel better, and that shit don't work. I'm just going to luxuriate. And even if you're not a Taurus, you're just going to worry about what makes you feel pleasure, what makes you feel good. And this is also about somebody who I feel like has been celibate for 5 months or 5 years, taking the chance to be active again. Okay? But this is about your emotional mastery. And for some of you, this is about the King of Cups. For some of you, there's a situation with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Taurus Capricorn or Virgo person, and there is a sea of love there that must be uncovered. Okay, so this is a general daily message for us all. Let's go ahead and write numbers for, and I'm going to put that out. We ain't going to miss that poor little sheet of numbers again. Numbers for today, 1 and 2 digit numbers. Let's see what numbers come out. Your 1 and 2 digit numbered guesses. Okay, 29 and 16. And then I got 89 and 44. And then I got a 69 and a 32, and that was all that will fit on the sheet. I will put this up here, and we will pull those numbers tomorrow. For today, let's get into the sheet that's been neglected for the last 2 days. For those of you who are with us daily, you know what I mean. If you want to be on the list for free reading, put your name up. Okay, I have Julie and Champagne. Julie, Champagne. And then I have Emily and Gabby. Emily and Gabby. And then Titi. And then Lee. Okay. All right, so I want to thank you all for liking this video and sharing it with your friends and family, sharing it on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and again, liking and commenting and all that good stuff, because I don't know what the hell it does for my channel. It just feels really good. So this is what the list looks like for today. And then let's see what numbers we have written inside here for the winner. Number 20 is the winner, so whoever's closest without passing. And that would be number 20, closest without passing. It looks like Gabby got the win. Yay, Gabby. Now, Gabby has, I noticed that Gabby had been sharing the videos pretty consistently on her Facebook, so I feel that it's quite fitting that Gabby should win because of the energy exchange. So that's awesome. You know, and if you're tuned in, tapped into this channel, tuned in, tapped in, turned on, then Source God knows that you plan to receive your messages here, and you're going to find more resonance. That's kind of just how that works out. So, Gabby, focus on the situation at hand, and let's see what is your message for today. Okay. Devotion to the small. Nice. This is a card number 32. I've never seen this card before. As many of these, I have not. Devotion to the small. This is making me think about, you know, I have two simultaneous thoughts coming in at the same time. And one of them is about the numerous damn near microscopic, itty-bitty, tiny grains of sand that equal up to a vast beach. And an ocean floor even. And then the other one is, you know, he who is faithful in least is faithful in most. And then now I'm also thinking about how if somebody says they want to date me or want to hang out and stuff, and they say, hey, I'm going to call you, and at this time, I'm going to call you in an hour, and you don't hear from them for a week, yeah, done. If it's an hour and 5 minutes or an hour or even 2 hours, it's not a big deal, right? This is making me think about a person who doesn't keep their word in the little stuff. Is there somebody in your life that's not keeping their word in the little stuff? Gabby, they say they're going to show up. They say they're going to be there. They're not. They said they were going to do this. They didn't. They said they were going to bring that. They forgot it. They conveniently forgot it. They said they were going to have your back. They did not. Is there someone like that in your life? Because I feel like you are recently coming to the realization like this person never fucking does what they say they're going to do. And yet here I am. Every little thing I say I'm going to do, I do it. I break my back to make sure I do what I'm doing. And you're like, they don't love me. They just love my doggy style. I literally just saw that in this card and just heard that for you. They don't love me. They love my doggy style. This is crazy. This reading is very off the wall right now. But I am hearing for you, more importantly, Gab, by your faithfulness to keeping your word and doing the little things and the attention to your own self. Like, don't feel so, I feel like you're longing for a huge, giant leaps and bounds of growth spiritually and emotionally and such. And I'm hearing, give honor and gratitude for the little bitty adjustments that you make. Okay, and now I'm hearing, if you're out in the middle of the wilderness and you walk in one direction for so far to get to your goal, that it's very important that you keep on that path. Because the other thing is, if you shift just a little bit, just the tiniest, ever slightest shift, you keep on walking for miles in that direction, you're going to end up in a totally different place. And so what's happening is, for you, it's the slightest little bit of idea that can shift and put you in a place that you like a little bit more than the place that you were. And also, you will like the end, because there's not an end of the road, but you will like, but somebody, you come into the end of the road with somebody, probably that person that ain't doing what the hell they say they're going to do. Because I just heard Boys to Men, end of the road. But when you attain and you continue journeying on this path after you've made this little shift, you're really just going to like the path and the journey so much more. That's what I'm hearing for you. But I am hearing that for somebody, we've come to the end of the road, and you've got to let them go. And you knew this too. You knew what to do. Now it's all on you. Now that you've come to the end of the road, and you're tired of what they show, it's so natural. You gotta take care of you. You know just what to do. Okay. You're going to have to let me know if that all channeled stuff makes sense to you, because you know your life and I'm just reading the cards. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read this from the book for you, because that's just what we've been doing and it's good. 32. Number 32. Okay. It says, devotion to the small. She bows, she honors growth. She sees that within the smallest flower, there is the teaching of the earth, the gospel of Gaia, the mystery of life demonstrated. She recognizes that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life, that in honoring nature, in taking pleasure in life, she opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the feminine wisdom, alive in men and women with open hearts. There is an innate wisdom within you that understands this devotion to the Earth Mother as an important step in fulfilling your spiritual destiny on this planet. She is speaking to you now, letting you know that there is a small change happening, something that is growing within you, that you may recognize but not think it is so important. Yet she tells you now that it is very significant. Soon you will see that what you had thought was a seed to yield a single flower is actually blossoming into a lush garden of manifestation. Gratitude and love for the small changes happening are leading you into fullness that you can only dream of. Enjoy. This message of this oracle for you is that your blossoming is occurring now, and the Earth Mother has gratitude for your presence within her being, for the work you are doing to help other human beings. She asks for you to surrender any concern you have to her, to let her creative power continue to gently guide you into your rightful place in the world, that you may shine as you were born to do, in service to the evolution of this planet. She is helping you now. Trust her. A flower is a poem that tells you the truth of a thought, in the fragrance of a dream, as fleeting as a heartbeat, as lasting as a memory. So definitely shifts happening for you. It's something that seems so small, but it's so big. And as far as whoever that person was around you, like whenever you if you try to engage and let them know exactly why the road is ending for y'all, they're definitely going to be like, well, that's no big deal. Why are you making like it's a big deal out of nothing? You know what? I feel like if that's something you're going to do, you're better off to go without explanations. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody any explanations except to yourself. Except to yourself. And so make it as easy as possible on yourself. I love and adore you, and I appreciate all the sharing that you're doing, the beautiful comments that you continue to pour onto my channel. Your very presence is greatly appreciated. So I would wish you luck, but I don't think you need any luck. You reside in a sea of love. You are empowering yourself. You have everything that you need as a divine being that you are, that you can accomplish whatever is on your mind to accomplish. So yeah, my website is LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time. Ay, what a day, what a day. Okay, so let's just see. I gotta spy and see. Okay, if I missed anything of relevancy. Ooh, Wendy got challenge and imagination. That's awesome. I'm so glad I went back through the comments and had not disconnected the video yet. Because she got challenge and imagination. We have imagination right here on this card. So that's really synchronistic. Your imagination is going to help you get through some challenges there. Yay. All right, so I'll be back with another live reading for you all tomorrow. Make sure you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, so you can be part of this live Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot family. Go check us out on Facebook.com/LPHtarot. There is a pin post at the top where you can add your picture to our family photo album, which is growing daily. Love you, love you, love you. Until next time, bye.